Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer, and this is the Road to the Record, where I work to achieve mastery of 10 games in a hunt for the best score of the Decathlon. If you like what you see, remember to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, hit subscribe. Let the games begin. This is Crusader Kings 2, and it's week 26 of competition. And let's jump in on the news here. A while after you spread the word that you are seeking the employ of a court physician, one of the pujaris from Nagar Kurnul arrived at your court. The cynical pujari introduced himself as Govinda and expressed a wish to serve you. Although seeing as this individual is shunned by the rest of the pujaris, the religious authorities are unlikely to approve. So I'm 18, and we like each other. But what's that? Temple vassal opinion. Oh, it's 1 year. Let's do it. Alright, so my 3 children, I no longer have any issues with vassals, or succession, I mean, as I finally reached late feudal administration in the last one, and changed to agnatic primogeniture, meaning my oldest son gets everything, so I do not stand to lose anything. And it looks like we actually have the option for a new vote of some kind, law-wise. Centralization can go too high, and I actually have support for that. Or I could change taxes and levies. Let's see. That. Even greater taxes from the nobles. Actually support that. What is it now? Go up by 5%. But their levy would drop by 10%. 5% tax for a 10% levy drop. Okay, they don't support that one. What about this one? They don't support that one. I'm not going to buy favors from everybody right now. But the high centralization has support. I don't mind losing 5 vassals to increase what I can hold by 3. Makes me stronger. Let's do it. There we go, and it's approved. We have high centralization now. And this does not look good. Recently, I've noticed the pitiful state of my wife, Maharani Kuladevi. I've just been informed that the cause of her aches and fatigue is a case of the flu. Call the court physician at once. Uh-oh. She died. but my martial has improved significantly. I am unmarried, so I'm not going to gain those benefits, so I should get married just for that, even if it was to someone older, as I certainly do not need any more children, though I guess it doesn't matter too much if I have children. Other than that, some of them might get a bit unhappy with the state of things. Alright, stewardship might be a good one to get. I like to use character finder for this one. There we go. Within the realm? No, let's search all. And we're going to go with women. And we'll go with my religion and culture group. And unmarried. And we're going to search stewardship first. And here I actually do not care about age. Okay, now this one has a decent set of attributes. Except for you are my aunt. Do we want to marry my aunt? It wouldn't affect my firstborn child. It just, might affect somebody down the road. I guess we could go for this one. How old am I now? 32. Go for an older woman. Okay. So we'd actually lose prestige for that one. So let's try again. I don't want them to try to kill me though. Which ironically takes me back down to one who almost likes me. My aunt. So weird. Can I... Well, let's just see. I'm not committed to it just yet, but... Oh, and look at that. That's her. Would I gain anything? If I marry my aunt, how's that gonna be? I guess we'll find out, huh? It's incest. I know. I'm just looking for the stats. And I've already got my heir, so people aren't gonna worry about him. They might worry about my further children, but hey. Let's see. It's come to my attention that the Chancellor of the Achugi Raj, Pujari Malogi of Ramagiri, has bribed and threatened his way through my domain, trying to get enough people to recognize a claim on my title. I have one on his. History is a subject that has always fascinated me, and I have spent the last few weeks studying the campaigns of Ashoka the Great. There are many lessons to be learned from his conquests. Martial +1. Okay, coinage is recovering a bit. My food has tasted strange lately, and I've begun to eat less and less for fear of being poisoned. I don't trust the spy master to find the poisoner. The only one I can rely on is my friend. Temperate stewardship +2. Let's go with that. They're still -15s. Govinda has written a song in my honor. Apparently he wants me to know that I'm the best person in the world. Well, thanks, son. Just a responsible adult, humble, monthly karma. Let's be humble. Linda is no less impressed by me now. It seems I'm quite the idol for him. Nice. Alright. Oh, she's pregnant. My aunt is pregnant with my child. Another small gathering. Well, of course I will come. I'm a party goer. That's what I do. Luckily nobody has decided to declare war on me yet, because I wouldn't stand a whole lot of chance. But I can seem to at least white piece my way through things, as evidenced by that last war. My marshal has come to me with a suggestion. Dhammapati would make an excellent military commander. Yes. I was actually just looking at how I have so many things that are available to me. How does my council look at it these days? All sorts of favors out there right now. How the law's looking. It's going to be a while before we can do anything again. I would imagine 881, 4 years to go. We're looking on the technology front. Looks like I could finish off shipbuilding, but again, I do not have access to the sea, so I'm not worried about that one. Looks like it'll reach level 1 on its own fairly soon. I should get somebody going on tech, as we seem to be falling behind any others. Here's that. How do I raise my retinue cap? Because it would be nice to have a retinue army. Okay, there's more stuff going on now. Okay, party's on. And okay, that put an end to that one. And we head to the game. How does it go though? I make the fatal mistake again, so I do not succeed this time. And that was fun. We've had that event pop up so many times, it's not worth reading again. Just seeing what the results are. And things just got interesting. Look at this. We have a revolt. But as they are part of Maharashtra this time. Another. My commanders are all doing well. Small spear throwing competition could be entertaining, and it's also a great way to enliven your battle technique. Maybe you should arrange a contest at your court. Sure, let's do it. And I have another daughter. 2 sons, 2 daughters. After a dozen of spears have been hurled through the air, a sole victor emerges. No one managed to throw farther than myself. 50 prestige? Why, thank you. Violet seems to be able to solve all your problems. Life is easier when you can simply smash things into submission. I'm no longer patient, really? But I liked being patient. I don't think it was meant to hurt me, but the criticism still stung harder than it should have. What criticism? Want me to be rough? I'll turn the other cheek. Yeah, I want my patient back. Alright, I'm trying to get back up to about 1,000 here. We're gaining 7.5 ducats a month, so that helps. During the last few days, my wife has been clutching at her stomach. Frequent visits to the privy. I've now been informed that she is suffering from dysentery. Oh man, I'm gonna lose 2 wives in a year. I'm on a roll. Okay, it looks like I can put an end. You are very high at learning, so let's go with faith for you. There we go, the plot against me has come to an end. Yeah, look at that, 6,500. I can't match those numbers. Let's see, my liege, I have a great idea for a monument. Something to raise our cultural status and make the people notice what a great ruler you are. I would require some gold and your patience, and the work would take a year to complete. Better be good, dude. Better be good. Okay, these revolts are the best thing for me. For one, it weakens them, and 2, it's just about the only chance I have of expansion at this point, is somebody breaking off and getting small enough. Okay. Diplomacy +1. Marshal. Yeah, let's get you the Marshal. As your heir is soon of age, you can choose to formally introduce him or her to the vassals of the realm. And useful for a child in the future. Okay, we do it. I've invited my vassals to partake in a formal introduction of my heir, Prince Govinda. You'll have to exchange many pleasantries and act in a very formal way. Something that might be tiresome for someone as young as him. However, you have full confidence that he will not disappoint you. Thakur Sankama of Kalapek is a renowned godly and learned vassal of yours. After having introduced himself to Govinda, Sankama approaches you with an offer. Sankama is willing to spend some time teaching Govinda some of the more intricate parts of the Mahabharata in exchange for your favor. Okay, well that was fast. He goes straight into demanding a council position. Sankama of Kalapek. Okay. Where is he? He's not even there. What about his marshal? It's not even... He already is. He's already my spy master. He is on the council. So confused. Oh. He got Goburi fired. He became my spy master. I get you. He forced him out of it. As Govinda introduces himself to Pujari Ahavamala, not only presents himself with grace, but also manages to impress Ahavamala by skillfully complimenting him. Nice. Okay, that's good. Another party. As Govinda introduces himself to Pujari Dashavarman, not only accidentally spills a beverage on his shoes, but also manages to insult all of his ancestors. Okay, who are you? While having a pleasant conversation, you are suddenly interrupted by an infernal ruckus. Upon further investigation, it seems as if Govinda has gotten into a fight with the child of one of the visiting vassals. Tear the two children apart, but it's obvious that Govinda and Hoysala Devi will not ever be friends after this encounter. Well, it was going so well. There was a time. Let's see. Thakur Sumaditya is a renowned fighter and tactician. After having introduced himself, he approaches with an offer, willing to spend some time in exchange for a favor. Yep, here we go again. Okay, revolt is over. So Govinda introduces himself to Dimpati Puradandara something. Not only presents himself with grace, but also manages to compliment them. The last of my vassals have left, and he looks relieved. He's obviously exhausted from all the formalities, but having been introduced like this will hopefully serve him well in the future. The marshal tells me that one of my commanders, Sumaditya, has improved significantly. Okay, the party is on yet again. Throws a party every year. Let's play. I make a fatal mistake, which he exploited, and I lost the game. He's beaten me every time but one. There's those 6,000 troops marching across again. And it's over. At least I'm picking up that 20 prestige each year from it. After spending many months studying the campaigns of Ashoka the Great, you have gained some fascinating insights and acquired new wisdom in military matters. You realize that the art of war might be well worth studying. Of course it is. Martial and stewardship +1. Alright, we are closing back in on 1,000, which I can then turn around and invest on one of my holdings. The monument Pujari Ahavamala promised has finished. The statue is unveiled, and it's just a bigger version of Pujari Afamala, only slightly better looking than the real Pujari Afamala. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm disappointed. I won't force him to tear it down, but that is disappointing. What a waste. It cost me 100 ducats. The peasants in Valkanda spend a long time on the road in order to meet with the Bajaris, or so your claims. He suggests that it would be in your interest to construct local shrines, and that way the peasants would not have to travel far in order to worship. Okay, that was worth it. It's pretty cheap, actually. I'm up over 2,000 prestige now. Karma's up over 250. It's about a quarter of my overall score for the whole game at this point, so that's good. And my wife is pregnant. Chancellor has perished. My moodiness and tendency to lash out at people is getting worse. What? I'm such a popular, happy guy. I sleep too little. I can't seem to stop worrying. I'm stressed. Okay, let's fill our Chancellor vacancy with the obvious choice. He's only at 14. Now, I should probably reassign these guys. This would be a good time for that. We're also just about at the end of this episode. Last episode went extremely long last week. Improve relations. What are we doing right now? Statecraft. Threat decay speed. Okay. It's actually a good thing now. But fabricating claims is important too. However, I don't really have anything to fabricate right now. I need an opportunity to arise from successful revolts or succession opportunities that split kingdoms apart into 2 or 3 or 4. Retinue maintenance cost. I don't have retinue right now, so training troops. Research military tech, let's go and do that. Collect taxes, could be a good one. Or just research. Let's go ahead and do the research. Plot discovery thing hasn't gone too well for me, so why don't we keep going on research as well? And I would need to know who is massively above me on research. I thought that was a thing. Well, anyway, let's get you somewhere out there. How about Tibet? Oh. Yeah, no, that's fine. I need an I think I need an ally, but the last time I had an ally, that did not go too well for me. But Ayuda is pretty strong. As you replace the training dummy with a real person, you find that facing an intelligent enemy is a lot harder, but also more rewarding. After many bruises and cuts, it's clear that you've gained experience and have better control of a fight than ever before. Personal combat skill +1. Having spent countless hours swinging your sword, it's clear that your technique is getting better. You know the essence of every possible strike to utilize in a fight. Personal combat skill +1. Martial +1. That was just a few days apart. It's paying off. Let's see. What do we have here? Monthly piety. Yeah, or research cultural technique. Let's go with that. Yeah. Okay. Put most of my counselors to work. Let's see. 881. We're a couple years away yet from our next opportunity for a change in law. Something's going on around me here. Looks internal. My whole opportunity, my independence, came through my own actions, but it started with a succession law. So hopefully the others do not pick up the late feudal administration and change the law as I did, as early as I did, and that I'll still see one of these kingdoms around me split in half or thirds or quarters. That would be awesome, because then I could start picking them off kind of one by one. It's come to my attention that Chancellor has bribed and threatened his way through my domain, trying to get enough people to recognize a claim. Let's see. Lots of claims against me. And a son, my third. Nope. Court physician Govinda is worried about my newborn son. Dervanita is a feeble little thing, even compared to other infants. Govinda says he might not live to see his first birthday. Tried to treat him. I'm not too worried about it. He's more energetic than he was a couple of weeks ago. It's not out of the woods quite yet, but the worst is past. Look at that, they're fighting in my territory. How dare you? I have received a visitor, an emissary from the famous University of Nalanda. He tells you of the research and other work they do there, and offers you a formal invitation to visit and see this marvel of Bihar. I will accept this invitation. For some time now, my wife has been avoiding me. She has not visited my bedchamber for several weeks. But I have demanded to know why she has given me nothing but feeble excuses. Today, I overheard a couple of her servants gossiping. Say she has contracted syphilis. Okay. Poor thing. I will do what I can for her. Could be kind. Kind is good. I don't need the intrigue necessarily. But diplomacy is good. Hey, it worked. I am now kind. Nalanda, here we go. I've arrived at the magnificent University of Nalanda. It's a massive complex of red brick buildings, busy with a bustle of scholars and monks. You've been told that people come here from all over India and beyond in order to study and exchange ideas. The library has a huge amount of texts in every language known to man. It's an impressive place. You don't know much. You don't have much time to spend here, however. So you need to decide what to do. Architecture is stewardship. or I could become zealous and pick up 30 karma. Let's go for the 50-50 on the stewardship. Finally, almost back up to 1,000. But with that, we're going to go ahead and call this episode to its end. One known plot. Another claim on me. Just one threat out there. Of course, I have no plots. I'm up over 2,000 now. My vassals near 500, so I'm about the same size as I was before. I'd love to get retinues going here at some point. And I have enough military advances to add maybe the cavalry now to level 2. There we go. Getting stronger. That's good. As he's growing older, I could see that Govinda could use some guidance in some of my experienced areas. It will require hard work and may not always be appreciated, but this is my chance to make a self-sacrifice for the sake of Govinda. Hmm, 5 years. Okay. He gains the trait patient. I get out of patience. That's not the best trade-off. Have him learn on his own. Alright, well that does it for this episode. I'm Decathlon Gamer, and remember, I'm aiming for the best of the best. So if you're ready to join me on my journey, hit subscribe, and tune in next time on my road to the record. Bye for now.